Welcome, friends. Today I'm featuring a nativity card inspired by a card Alicia of Call Me Crafty Al created. Below, I've linked to the video that inspired this card and the video that Alicia created based on inspiration from a card I created. So please check those videos out. Today, I'm also kicking off my 365 Christmas series, where I will feature a Christmas card anytime throughout the year. Let's get crafting. In today's card, I'm using this large 4.5 by 4.5 die from Darice, as well as a stamp from Simon Says Stamp and a large Hero Arts Cling Bold Prints stamp. This is an A2 4.25 by 5.5 card. I've cut my cardstock and my PVC transparent binding cover to 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to score both at 4.25 inches. I'm going to crease on the score line and fold both. Here I'm placing my background stamp in my MISTI flush right at the 1-inch mark. I want to be sure that I'm getting the moon in my scene. I used removable tape on the base of my MISTI to hold my cardstock. Now I'm using my anti-static powder tool to prep for heat embossing. I'm going to use Versamark ink to stamp, and I'm going to re-ink my stamp 3 times to make sure that I get a good impression on my cardstock. Here I'm using removable tape on a thin piece of chipboard. My idea is that I will affix my card base to chipboard in hopes that I can prevent some of the warping. It works okay, but I'm not sure I'd use it again. You'll see as we move forward. So I'm applying some Hero Arts gold embossing powder to the entire front panel. I love the effects of heat embossing, watching the embossing powder go from matte to a beautiful shine. Off camera, I've die cut my nativity scene 3 times using navy blue cardstock. Here I'm using liquid adhesive to affix 3 of the stars together. I will do the same for the 3 cutouts of the nativity scene. I'm using anti-static powder to prep for embossing. I've chosen the Noel sentiment from the Simon Says Stamp greeting set and stamping it with Versamark clear embossing ink. I'm going to use silver embossing powder on the sentiment and the North Star. I placed my star onto a wooden paint stick using removable tape. This will help me get a smooth impression and also keep my fingers away from the heat. I'm going to apply the embossing powder 3 times to the star so that I could get good dimension. Here I trim around my sentiment and leave a shadow outline. I placed my embossed card base inside of my clear card base and need to trim off about 1/8 of an inch so that it is flush with my clear card base. Here I'm going to place a rectangle white piece of cardstock on the inside so that I can write my message. Here I'm positioning my sentiment in the top right corner of my card base. I'm going to go ahead and affix that with glue. Next, I'm going to insert my card base inside of my clear card base and apply permanent adhesive on the back of the blue cardstock so that it sticks to the clear card base. Next, I'm going to apply liquid adhesive to my nativity scene and affix that to the outside of my clear card base. I'm paying careful attention to center my nativity scene onto my front panel. Here I'm using my stylus tool to remove some of the unwanted adhesive that has seeped out of the sides. Then I'm going to glue my star to the nativity scene. I'm applying permanent adhesive to the inside of the clear card base directly over the nativity scene so that it is hidden, and then I will press that down. The finished card turned out beautifully. If it bothers you, you can place a partial blue panel on the back to cover the adhesive tracks. Now let's take a look at both cards. The gold with silver, and then the first one I made is the silver with gold accents. I think I like the gold better. Let me know in the comments which card you like best. If I were redoing the silver card, I would do the sentiment differently. It kind of fades into the background a little bit. So I think I'd do it just like I did the gold card. I hope you've enjoyed today's video inspired by Alicia at Call Me Crafty Al. Thank you so much for joining me. And I've linked Alicia's videos below. Please check them out. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Good day, friends.